Good morning, everyone. So today's topic is proportion. So already in last class we have learned about ratio. So what do you mean by ratio? Comparing the two equal quantities, we will call it as ratio. Now what do you mean by proportion? What do you mean by proportion here? Two ratios are said to be proportion when they are equal. Two ratios means we will take any two ratios. I will give you one example. Suppose for making 1 cup of tea, how many tablespoons of tea powder you will be used? That is 2 tablespoons of tea powder. For making only 1 cup of tea, this is tea powder. Okay, this is 1:2 ratio. For 1 cup of tea, you are taking 2 tablespoons of tea powder. In the same way, for making 2 cup of teas, how many tablespoons of tea powder you will use? Automatically, you will use 4 tablespoons of tea powder. Okay, so now what is this? For making 1 cup of tea, you are taking 2 tablespoons of tea powder. In the same way, for making 2 cups of tea, you are taking 4 tablespoons of tea powder. So these are the two ratios. How many ratios we have taken? These two are the two ratios. The two ratios are said to be in proportion. When we will say these two ratios are in proportion? When they are equal. So we have to see whether these two are equal or not. If they are equal, then we can say these two ratios are in proportion. Okay. Now 1 and 2, we don't have any common divisor. In this 2 and 4, 2 will be going in 2 table. That is 2 ones are 2. The same way 2 twos are 4. So 1:2 is equals to 1:2. So these two are equal. So you got as equal. Okay. So these two ratios we can call in the form of, now 1:2 is as 2:4 is in proportion, we can say. Okay, understood what is proportion? One more example I will take. Same example again I am telling. For making 1 cup of tea, you are using 2 tablespoons of tea powder. Okay, for making 1 cup of tea, you are taking 2 tablespoons of tea powder. This is only for 1 cup. If I want to make 2 cups of tea, so how many spoons of tea powder I will take? 4. It will be double. Is it right? So now, these are how many ratios? This is 1 ratio. This is 2nd ratio. When these two ratios are equal, then only we will say these two ratios are in the form of proportion. So are they equal or not? So 1 and 2 will not, it is not having any common divisor, but 2 and 4 will be divisible with 2 table. So I am cancelling in 2 table. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So you got as 1:2 is as 1:2. So these two ratios are equal. So we can say 1:2 is as 2:4 are in proportion. Okay. So what the symbol we are using in middle of these two ratios, we will call it as is as. What we call it as? Is as. So this 4 dots we will call it as is as. Now in this, how many terms are there? Now I am writing this whole two ratio, this proportional in the form of general form. So I am writing in the form of A:B is as C:D. So this is 1 ratio, this is 2nd ratio. These two are in these two ratios are equal when they will be in the form of proportion. Okay, so if these two ratios are equal, directly we can say these two ratios are in proportion. Okay, now in this, these 4 dots we will call it as is as. What we call it as? Is as. Now in this, A is called as first term, B is called as second term, C is called as third term, and D is called as fourth term. Okay, so how many terms are there? Total 4 terms are there. A is to B is as C is to D. A is called as first term, B is called as second term, C is called as third term, and D is called as fourth term. So when which terms are equal, we will see now. Okay, so already we are having one ratio here. What is that? 1 is to 2 is as 2 is to 4. Okay, so which terms will be equal, we will see. So 1 and 4, that is 1 into 4 will be 4. Again 2 into 2 will be equals to 4. So here 1 into 4 is 4 and 2 into 2 will be equals to 4. So these two terms will be these two terms and these two terms will be equal. If you multiply the first term and last term and the middle two terms, if you multiply, the result will be equal. 1 4s is 4, 2 2s are 4. So these two are equal. 4 is equals to 4. So what we call here, this first and last term. First and last term we will call it as extremes. What is that? First and fourth term we will call it as first and fourth terms are called as extremes, and second and third term are called as means. Okay, always extremes will be equals to means. What are extreme terms? 1 and 4th terms are extreme terms, and what are mean terms? 2 and 3 are mean terms. So always the product of extreme terms will be equals to product of mean terms. If you multiply the extreme terms and if you multiply the mean terms, always the result will be same. So A into D will be equals to B into C. What is that? A into D will be equals to B into C. So these are product of means will be equals to product of extremes. So I think you have understood what is proportional. Proportional means if you are taking any two ratios, if they are equal after solving, the two ratios we will call it as proportional. Okay. So now in proportional, this symbol, this 4 dots we will call it as is as. And how many terms are there? 4 terms are there. First term, A is called as first term, B is called as second term, C is called as third term, and D is called as fourth term. So in this, first and fourth terms if you multiply, and second and third term if you multiply, always the result will be equal. So the product of extremes is A and D are called as extremes, and B and C are called as means. So always the product of extremes will be equals to product of means. Okay, so this is about proportionality. Okay, this is called as proportional. Now exercise 2 I am starting. So what is the first one? Find the missing number in the following proportion in the table given below. So they have given some table. We have to find the product of extremes and product of means. So what is that table we will see? So what is first between this? First they have given proportion. Next product of extremes, product of means. So in this first one, that is 1 is to 2 is as 4 is to 8. Second one, 5 is to 6 is as 75 is to 90. And third one is 3 is to 4 is as 24 is to 32. Fourth one, 2 is to 5 is as we have to find the box. And last one is 3:6 is as 12 is to box. Again we have to find this box here. Okay, so how to find this we will see. So what are product of extremes here? Already I told you about extreme, that is first and last terms are called as extremes and middle two terms we will call it as means. What are product of extremes? So product of extremes means these two. So it is 1 into 8 will be equals to 8. Okay. Now product of means. What are mean terms? Is 2. The middle terms we will call it as mean terms. That will be 2 into 4 will be equals to 8. So these two are equal. So we can call they are in proportional. Next again these two. Okay. Now what are the proportion terms here? Product of extremes, that is a 5 into 90. So that will be 450. Now product of means. What are product of means? 6 into 75. So if you multiply this, how much you will get? 6 5s are 30. 6 7s are 42. 42 plus 3 will be 45. Again you got it as 450. So these two are also in proportional. Okay, this third one you try to find. So next I am using this one. So product of extremes. What are product of extremes? These two. That is 2 into 15 will be equals to 30. Already they have given they are in proportional. And what are means here? 5 into box is equals to 30. Already they have given that as they are proportional. So what is the result here? The same result will be here also. Okay. Now 5 how many times will be equals to 30? That will be 6 times. Okay. In the same way this one. 3 into box will be equals to, and what is means value? 6 into 12. So 6 12s is how much? 72. So already they are in the form of proportional. So what is the result here? Here also the result will be same. Okay. So now 3 how many times will be equals to 72? We have to think, that is 23 times. 24 times. 24 3s is how much we will see? 3 4s are 12. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So you got it as 72. That means 3 24s are 72. So what is the box value? You got it as 24. Okay, this one you try it as homework, same as what I did the before problems. Product of extremes, product of means. So first you multiply these two terms and multiply these two terms. Okay, this is our first bit. Okay, for finding the product of means and product of extremes. Now second bit. So what is second bit now? Write true or false. They have given some proportional values. Two ratios they have given. Whether they are true or not we have to find. Okay. So second bit. First one is 15 is to 30. 30 is to 40. Whether it is true or not we have to find. So whether it is true or not we will see. So already we know that product of extremes will be equals to product of means. So in that way only we will solve this. So what are product of extremes here? They are 15. What is the given ratios we will write first. Given 15 is to 30 is as 30 is to 40. Okay. So now if you are getting the product of extremes is equals to product of means, then the what the question they have given, that will be true. If you are not getting it as true, then the question will be false. Now what we are using? Product of extremes will be equals to product of means. So what are product of extremes here? 15 and 40 are extremes. 50 into 40 is equals to product of means are what? 30 into 30. Now just multiply this. That will be 40 into 15. How much will be result? 5 zeros are 0, 5 fours are 20, 1 zeros are 0, 1 fours are 4. So you got it as 600 here is equals to, now 30 into 30 will be equals to 900. Add the equal here. One is you got it as 600, other you got it as 900. So they are false. Okay, in the same way second one. So what is the second one? 21 is to 11 is as 12 is to 6. Again by using the same method we are solving here. So first you give write the given ratios. 21 is to 11 is as 12 is to 6. So which formula we are using? Product of extremes is equals to product of means. So what are extreme terms here? 21 and 6 is equals to what are mean terms? 11 into 12. Okay, now you see this. So 21 6 are 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So you got it as 126. Now you multiply this 11 and 12. 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. So you got it as, this is 22. Yes, 22. So that will be 130, 132. So 22 is 132, 11 12 is also 132. So these two are equal. So we can write as true. The given two ratios are equal. So next one, third one. So what is third one? 90 is to 30 is as 36 is to 12. So again this is true or false we have to find. So given 90 is to 30 is as 36 is to 12. So which formula we are using now? Product of extremes is equals to product of means. So what are extreme terms and what are mean terms? You see, what are extreme terms here? 90 into 12 and 30 into 36. Now you multiply this. So it is 1080 and you multiply these two terms. Now 36 threes are. That is also 1080. So you got the two terms as equal. So this is also true. Now next one, fourth one you see. Fourth one is what? 32 is to 64 is as 6 is to 12. So whether they are equal or not we will see. So again given, first you write the given ratios. 6 is to 12. So what is the formula we are using? Product of extremes is equals to product of means. Okay, so what are product of extremes here? 32 into 12 is equals to 64 into 6. So whether they are equal or not we will find out now. Just multiply these two terms now. 32 into 12, 4, 6, 2, 3. That will be 384. Now you multiply these two terms. 64 into 4, 6 4s are 24, 6 6 are 36. 36 plus 2 will be 38. So you got it as 384. So 384 is equals to 384. So this statement is also true. Now last one you try it as homework. So fifth one is 25 is to 1 is as 40 is to 160. Whether this given two ratios are in proportional or not, you find out by using the same method. Product of extremes will be equals to product of means. So with this our class is completed. Thank you.